You have started a morning ritual or a morning routine by waking up at 5, taking a cold shower, journaling, everything fantastic. And within few days, it's gone. You have done it again and it's gone within few days. And you have watched the amazing aesthetic videos on YouTube where you feel so motivated the night before and you want to start it next morning and it again vanished away within just few days. So what is happening here? Are morning rituals overrated? Is it something that it does not work at all? Or there is something you are completely missing the point over here? So let's understand step by step and let's understand what you can do about it and why most people actually either give up or they feel that it's not for me, or they just feel that it only looks good on YouTube, not in your life. Well, the first and foremost thing you need to understand is the mistakes that you are doing and what you can do about it. So number one, you are copying somebody else's style. It is based on their lifestyle, their life and their routine based on what they have devised it. So the videos that we look on YouTube, those are really amazing feel-good videos, which is great. But ask yourself very practically, does this work for me? And is it genuinely something practical for my lifestyle, given the kind of needs or requirements that I have in my life? So let's say you have actually kids at home whom you need to take care of early in the morning. So the things that you are watching over there might not actually fit into your routine. Because let's say, for example, if your kid wakes up at 6 a.m., so if you set the alarm at 5 a.m., technically you don't actually have enough time to do anything out there, right? So that does not help. So first question you need to ask yourself, am I blindly copying somebody and just trying to replicate it because it looks good and it feels good in the videos, but is it actually making sense in my life? And if I am not doing what needs to be done early in the morning, that means I'm just living in a fantasy world. So what you can do instead of this, so whatever it is, you just take one piece and first list down what are the things that I actually need to change in my daily routine, or to begin with, from my morning routine, my morning time after I wake up. One, for example, could be your time of waking up, right? So let's say right now you're waking up at 6 a.m. and you want to wake up at 5 a.m., but we'll see how to do about it. Let's say if something you need to change could be more movement in the morning, more body movement. That means whether you go for a walk, you go for exercise, yoga, whatever it is. So you are introducing more body movement in the morning. Or something could be you want to be more intentional in the morning instead of just waking up and run throughout the day where you don't even have time to just sit and breathe. Maybe you are looking for that so that your mornings are less anxious, less chaotic, right? So just pick one component, something that needs to change, something that you need to fix, something that you need to actually look into and take it from there. Then you stack upon it, then you compound on it. Things can be done, but you begin somewhere. Just pick one thing which you feel needs to happen in your morning routine. So coming to the second mistake that people typically make is taking too many things all at once. Like again, giving the example. So let's say the person in the video shows that he or she is waking up early in the morning, going for a run, gym, amazing breakfast, they are checking their emails, they are doing a to-do list, everything is happening over there. So you feel amazing, but when you try to do it, you feel overwhelmed. So taking the cue from our first point, now once you have chosen which is the one thing that you want to begin with. So let's say you want to wake up at 5 a.m. So now you are waking up at 6 a.m. So 1 hour gap. So let's say if you're somebody who has been trying this for years and it has still not worked because your body is accustomed to getting up at 6 a.m. So what you need to do is you need to give the signal and make your body in such a way that it very naturally wakes up at 5 a.m. So how about you shift the time from, instead of jumping to 1 hour, you shift 15 minutes before. And once you get used to the 15 minutes, so let's say for first 3 days, first 5 days, you just shift to 5:45 a.m. Okay. So 15 minute shift. Once you're okay and getting used to it, maybe not 100% comfortable, but it's okay. Getting used to it, then you shift another 15 minutes. So that means around 5:30 a.m. So then you add up like this. You stack upon and then you reach 5 a.m. easily. That time your body is not going to fight you back and it's not going to also make it impossible for you to wake up actually. So think about how you can take one step at a time and you can actually turn it around. So let's say, for example, you feel feel really anxious after getting up in the morning every time. So what you need to do, that is your main focus that you want to shift in the morning. So once you wake up, all you need to do is, first of all, just focus on your breathing, bring a beautiful smile on your face because you are still alive, because there are thousands and thousands of people out there who are not waking up tomorrow morning. So even, let's say if you're waking up tomorrow morning, that's a beautiful thing to be grateful for. So smile, just on the context that you are still alive. So when you smile, you see your body already feels that calmness, and take time to just sit and focus on your breathing. Or even better, if you can start meditating. Now let's say you are somebody who cannot meditate, who just have too many thoughts in the mind. Fantastic, no problem. If your thoughts are running, your job is not to repel them. Your job is not to fight them. That is what majority of the people make mistakes. They think that meditation means my brain has to be blank. How is that possible? Have you told yourself that my heart should stop working, my liver should stop working, my kidneys should stop working while I'm meditating? No. Then why do you have to always consider that my brain has to stop working and only then my meditation is successful? It's nothing like that. So to help you actually have that kind of calmness, okay, that stillness within you, specifically early in the morning, if you want to do it, you can always take the help of Miracle of Mind app, which is created by Sadhguru, and the meditation starts only with 7 minutes. So of course you can increase the time, but you can begin with 7 minutes and just start doing it. Just within 2 days, you will start seeing the difference. And once you do it, of course, it's a lifetime free app. The link would be here in the description. You can do it anytime, anywhere throughout the day. But why I'm saying this in the morning is because then you will not feel anxious, and you will see how it changes the way you think and behave and feel early in the morning just within few days. Okay. Now let's say you want to introduce more movement in the morning. Okay. More body movement. So choose something simple that once again you are not going to fight. Okay. So something like get up in the morning and go for a walk outside or wherever it's possible. If you're somebody who wants to start running and it's been a long time you have never been running or you have never run in your life, then the best thing is to just start walking and then you pick up the running. If you're somebody who thinks I need more body movement and you take the subscription of a gym, very good. Go ahead with that. But start somewhere small which you can begin and continue. That's our main goal, because if you can't sustain anything, no point in starting it, right? So this is what you can take one thing at a time, not too many things. You can build one, add up another one, add up another one. Like this, you can increase the number of things that you want to change in your morning routine, or you can stack up the things that you're already doing. And then you see what works best for you, for your lifestyle, based on your commitments that you have in your day-to-day life. The next thing that people do the mistake is there is no internal accountability in the entire system. So what do I mean by that? So let's say there is no upper limit or a low limit somewhere. So how about you set something like what we say in business, minimum viable product. So you can set something like minimum viable option or minimum viable action. Okay. Something which is bare minimum, that even if you do not have time that day in the morning, or you have to go somewhere, you have to travel somewhere, or let's say your body is not feeling like waking up or doing anything, at least keep a bare minimum thing so that you feel, yes, I did it today and I did not skip anything. For example, let's say you do not actually have time to go out and go for a 15-minute, half an hour walk outside. Is it possible to have like a 5-minute walk inside your home, maybe within just 2 rooms, just ensuring that you at least reach like 500,000 steps in that 5 or 10 minutes? It's bare minimum thing that you are doing so that you are giving a signal to your body and brain that, yes, I did not skip it. I'm continuing it. I'm consistent with what I'm doing. Similarly, let's say if you are somebody who is not having time to meditate because you woke up late, so instead of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is, can you just sit for 3 minutes, close your eyes and focus on your breath? Can you just do that? So when you set a bare minimum version or a bare minimum option or action, so what happens is you know that this is at least I am doing today. And what happens, you don't get into a guilt phase. You know that I maintain the consistency. You know that today I was able to do that. That means tomorrow I'm going to do better than this. So when you make these choices consciously and you are not on autopilot, you are actually taking charge of your own life, your own lifestyle, and ultimately your own destiny, because ultimately everything is designed by you. So next time when you see a morning routine of any other person, then you look at it that that suits that person and this suits me. So my morning ritual also works for me. It need not be, comparable to somebody else, but it is actually practical for me. It is giving me results, and this is what is working for me. And the next mistake that people do is they just keep doing it without reviewing it or without understanding that, do I need to make some changes? It's as simple as that. If you're starting somebody, after few days, few weeks, you can add to it. You can look back and see, has this given me results? So let's say every time now, if when you feel lethargic after you wake up in the morning, taking a shower and everything, still you feel less energy throughout the day. Are you feeling a little better? Or are you feeling really less anxious in the morning comparatively to what you were feeling 7 days before? Is your body movement better? Are you feeling better throughout, physically, mentally, emotionally? So all these things you actually need to measure and review so that you know that this is working and this is not working. Okay? Now, few very common things that I must mention over here. Number one, there is no quick hack solutions or anything quick fix to anything. Typically, if you want to instill something practical and useful in a day-to-day life, you will have to do it to get the result. What do I mean by that? If you do something for 2-3 days or just 1 week and see that this is not working, then it is not working because you have not given it enough time. If you have made your body and mind in such a way over the number of years into a particular habit pattern, then maybe it's not going to change within just 2-3 days of time. So you need to give yourself sufficient time to see the difference or see the result. It is up to you how you choose it or how you, see the difference in it or how you measure the difference, what's happening. So basically, give yourself enough time to analyze it. The next thing that people do is do not fall for the things that waking up early in the morning, the aesthetically looking stuffs, which is very unscientific as well. You have some ice cold water. You put ice cold water inside your stomach. That's an absolute no-no, because when you wake up in the morning, when you want to have water, ensure you have a warm water. A lot of people put lemon, a lot of people put a lot of things. Again, you test it out yourself what is working for you or not. Like for example, this putting lemon in the water does not work for me. So it's fine. I can have warm water. So you need to decide what works best for you. But please don't have cold water, have warm water, because that's what the system is designed for. Okay? Early in the morning. And the most important thing not to miss is when you wake up in the morning, ensure for first 1 hour, at least begin with minimum 30 minutes. If you can't have it 1 hour, minimum 30 minutes, at least 1 hour would be amazing. You don't check out any screens, whether it's mobile, whether it's laptop, whether it's TV or anything like that. No screen, no radiation of any of that sort. If you want, something as an alarm clock, use a traditional alarm clock. If you have the habit of waking up in the morning and check notifications, etc., put the mobile in a different room altogether. It's as simple as that. The world is not stopping if you do not take your mobile early in the morning and start scrolling. Now let's say you say, okay, I want to go for a walk, I need the mobile, I want to put music. Fantastic. Do it. No problem. Now what is going to happen? This is also going to test your decision making, your craving, the urge. This is a very good test to do that in that particular moment. Let's say when you're taking your mobile to put on some music while you're walking or running or whatever it is, even if you have tons of notifications, emails, etc., this, that, etc., are you actually opening up the notification, or you are simply keeping it there without touching it until unless you are done with the entire morning ritual, and then you open up the notifications, emails, etc., and then you start looking? If you're able to do that, which you can just within a few days of time, you have done a tremendous job, because it takes good conscious choice not to fall into the trap of doom scrolling or checking the notifications early in the morning. And trust me, when you do that, you feel so free. Like few years back, I had this kind of habit and I used to think, okay, nothing will happen. But when I started shifting that, and again, it's not difficult, it's not impossible, plus it's not difficult, because for me, I like to keep things very simple. I like to simplify things. So it's very simple. First of all, I don't even touch my mobile in the first hour of the day, at least to begin with. Sometimes it becomes 2-3 hours as well. So the thing is, let's say even if I have to open it for music or whatever it is, if I'm going for a run or something, then very easily I never open the notifications, emails or anything, and that has become like a conscious choice now, and it is so amazing because you don't feel trapped or you don't feel enslaved by your phone or social media or whatever it is. And that's the best thing you can feel for yourself once you change or break that pattern of this. So these are some of the things that you need to keep in mind and start implementing it from today, because it's not that things in the morning does not suit or it does not work for anyone. It's not that. It's just that you have been doing these mistakes, right? And here is another, mistake that I would like to add over here. That is, a lot of people think every 7 day of the week has to have my same thing in the morning. If you're able to do that, fantastic, you do it. But here is the thing. Once again, if your lifestyle demands and you have people in your family where things, overlap, or you have kids to take care of, etc., then of course all 7 days of the week might not look same for you, even early in the morning. So you design it the way it is absolutely practical for you. But you need to choose that. You need to decide which one can I begin with and make it happen. It's as simple as that. So do it, implement it, and definitely let me know which of these you are beginning with and what works for you, what you felt amazing out of all these points. And I will see you soon in the next video. Namaskar.